plan to go like this. Anybody can ruin you. You went outside, somebody told you, Shreya, you are the most wonderful human being we have seen. Then you were floating on that cloud, what number? What number? 9? Oh, in South we do 11. You were floating on cloud whatever number, and you came home, people at home told you who you really are. And the cloud will crash.
Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Alexis. For anybody who doesn't know, welcome if you're new, or welcome back if you have been here before. I am the author of A Journey into Truth, Unveiling Life's Secrets for Truth Seekers, which is a book that talks about my personal life experience, my spiritual journey, the teachers I've encountered, the adventures I've been on, and also some of the lessons I've learned from those teachers and those experiences. This book will be coming out on February 2nd, 2022, and it will also be available for pre-order on November 2nd, 2021, which will be in a couple of months. It's currently September 2nd. Here on Vibrate to Create, I talk about all things metaphysical. I also talk about life philosophies and sometimes my personal life experiences. I also make reaction videos to spiritual teachers and teachings. And I also sometimes make reaction videos to funny videos or inspirational, moving, sentimental videos as well. If you are interested in those topics, you can click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of when I post new videos so you don't miss any videos in the future. Alright, so I got my coffee. Alright, so I'm just gonna I feel like talking a little bit about judgment today. I talk about that a lot. So I'm gonna type in YouTube judgment. Let's see, what else should I type? Judgment advice. Let's see. I'm gonna type that and see what comes up. Okay, this one looks good. It's from Sadhguru. Sadhguru? Sorry, you say it? Sadhguru. So it's called Overcome the Fear of Being Judged. Alright. I'm gonna start screen recording so I don't have to do this later. Here we go. Okay.
The Arthurian people, Pleiadian people, and the Syrian people came to this
There's the
world
aliens.
to teach and give.
Unhappy, any moment we could be doing something wrong, so we listen to everybody. But what they say will not determine how I am.
So Sadhguru, sometime back I happened to be in a situation where a friend of mine was drunk. So when she was in the drunk state, she was repeatedly saying that please don't judge me as I'm drinking. Please don't judge me.
He's so cute.
It is… but she has lost her judgment, but she doesn't want you.
So my question is, whether it is alcohol or not, in life, why are we so apprehensive about being judged by others? And how can we not let this come on our way of being happy?
That's a good question.
Look at me. See, I'm always stoned. Never touched a substance, but always stoned. You can judge me whichever way you want. Because one thing is, I'm stoned in such a way that I have not lost my judgment at all. And at the same time, whichever way you judge me has absolutely no impact on me because I'm completely stoned.
I'm high on life,
Having said
y'all.
that, why this consumption of alcohol and drugs is growing the way it's growing in the world is. This is because the heavens have been collapsing. Yes, I was in Bangalore just 3-4 weeks ago. There were over 8,000 people doing a 2-day program with me. And just casually I asked, how many of you think you will go to heaven? Only 5 hands went up. Then I asked, are you all the hell people? No, it's just that both heaven and hell have collapsed in people's minds. This is the first time in the history of humanity that this many people in the world can think for themselves. Otherwise, your priest, your mullah, your pandit or a book was thinking for you. The first time that so many people can think for themselves. Or they're thinking right, thinking wrong, there are many issues about that. But they're thinking right, thinking wrong, but they're thinking. So all illogical things are naturally collapsing. Still, this generation has not fully walked away from it, still there is fear. They can't openly say, there's no goddamn hell or heaven. They're still fearful about it, but they're trying to make a little heaven for themselves here. So, hey, wait. So naturally, when they're not able to do it for themselves out of their own intelligence, they will fall back on chemicals. Today, just to take very affluent societies, because every society is aspiring to be like that. Let's say you take United States, which is the most affluent nation on the planet right now. 70% of US population is on prescription medication. Another 30% of course buying it off the back streets. Most affluent nation, obviously affluence is not working. To be healthful you need chemicals. To be joyful you need chemicals. To be peaceful you need chemicals. To be ecstatic, of course, that is excessive. So, I'm not even looking at it morally. It's never a moral issue. Unless we teach individual human beings how to simply sit here and be blissed out. Stoned enough or no? Just look at me. But am I conscious enough, alert enough, clear enough? If there was a way to intoxicate yourself without losing your judgment, without losing your awareness, without losing your intelligence, it's a great thing. Intoxication is a fantastic thing. Only problem is, it takes away your judgment, it takes away your intelligence, incapacitates you. That is the problem, isn't it? Is it true? Ask anybody, you're not in the medical sciences, but ask anybody, is it true that this body here is the greatest chemical factory in the universe right now? The universe that we know at least? Only problem is you're a lousy manager. If you know how to manage this, you would be like me, always blissed out. Anybody can say what they want, anybody can do what they want. This is like this only. Because I have not given this privilege to anybody, that somebody can make me happy, somebody can make me unhappy, somebody can make me miserable. Right now, you are a consequence of other people's opinions. Where do you plan to go like this? Anybody can ruin you. You went outside, somebody told you, Shreya, you are the most wonderful human being we have seen. Then you were floating on that cloud, what number? What number? 9? Oh, in South we do 11. You were floating on cloud whatever number, and you came home, people at home told you who you really are. And the cloud will crash. No. It's very important that neither this way or that way, we listen to everybody, because we could be doing something wrong. Hello? Any moment we could be doing something wrong, so we listen to everybody. But what they say will not determine how I am. Never, ever. This you must fix, and you must tell your friend when she's not drunk. because otherwise she won't understand.
Beautiful, beautiful. I've had this conversation with people before. We talked a little bit about like ego, and it's not in the spiritual sense that a lot of people kind of place this idea on the word. I mean more like an egotistical state of being, or a state of like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at the car I drive, look at this, look at that. And I said to them, I do my best to not listen to even compliments. Even if it's something good coming at me, I do my best to kind of disengage, or to not think, oh, okay, yeah, that's true, or that's not true. Because, and I use this analogy, I say, it's like the higher up the mountain you go, the harder you're going to fall when you fall, or if you fall. And a fall could be like someone, so let's say you get built up and built up and built up, and people tell you, oh, you're so great, you did so good in that acting class, you did so good in that TV show, and you did so good in this and so good in that. And then all of a sudden someone comes and they say, I hate your work, and you're a terrible actor, and you don't know what you're doing, and blah 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 blah. And they tell you this because they're feeling those own insecurities within themselves. And then this person who was built up, going up and up and up and up and up the mountain, all of a sudden somebody says something and, what are you talking about? And then it's like, what is that? What's that analogy? Like a house with no foundation, and it just gets blown away because the opinions of others, the judgments of others are the backbone. It's the underground of the house. And so when somebody has judgment of their own, it's like, it's gone. And so I do my best. I try my best to not listen to even good stuff, or even when people are like, oh, you did so good at that, or I love that part, or things like that. But I am also still a human, and I still feel those, it's almost like a jab when someone tells you, like, ew, I don't like that you did that, or that you said that. It's like, oh, but you don't know me. You don't know who I am. And yeah, at the end of the day, that is the truth of it. They don't actually know you. They don't know the life you live. They don't know the qualifications you have for this. They don't know the experiences you've had, because they've not looked through your eyes and seen those things. And they don't know what the plan is for your future. They don't know what your destiny is, or what you're supposed to be doing. And so listening to other people, especially about your dreams, is so, it can be so, like, it'll tear you down and keep you from actually pursuing your dreams because of the opinions of them. But we learn as we go. As I've been doing this process of creating my own book and trying to create my own business, yes, I don't always know what I'm doing. I don't always know the next step, but that's the purpose. That's the reason why I took the journey to go on this. It's to learn those things, and we learn as we go. And nothing is perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. Everything is about growth and expansion and creating new and becoming new. And having the courage to take that step, to take that leap, to put it out into the public, no matter what somebody is going to say, that is so courageous. And I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to do that, or because I'm putting my stuff out there, but I'm saying that because I want to inspire people who want to take chances, who want to go after their dreams, who want to fulfill their life's purpose and do the things that they love to do, whether that's I want to do gardening for a living, or I want to create a business where I'm cleaning homes. Like anything that you feel purposeful and you feel like this is what I need to do and this is what I want to do, go and do it. And if somebody's telling you you're not qualified, you don't know what you're doing, yes, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to learn it as I go along, because that's the purpose of going on this journey. That's the purpose of finding my purpose. That's how life happens, and that is where the most growth, the most fulfillment, the most happiness comes from, is taking that big old leap of faith where you don't even know what's coming, but you're taking it anyways. that's what I got to say about that. I think that's gone on a little bit long. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below. You can send me a private message at vibrate2create@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram at vibrate2create, and I will leave all the links below, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me today. Bye guys. Where's the button?